Betty had talked about the first time she saw Becky when she was brand new as an infant. She said she looked into those big gray eyes, and she said they were not only beautiful, but they contained all the wisdom of the ages. She never saw such wise eyes. Isn't that lovely?
The first thing that comes to my mind when I think of my mom is a zest for life. Mom always has this enthusiasm for what's going on. If I'm going on a trip, she wants to know all about it. Mom, as anyone who knows her, is not really that fond of travel, but having read all these books, she knows a lot of things about various parts of the world, and she gets excited when I go on traveling. And life is an adventure, and Mom always helped me to see that.
I would describe Becky as just being a terrific person and a lot of fun. And she probably got that from her mom, because that's how her mom was.
I just think of her beautiful house and gardens. I mean, I feel that her house should be in the Better Homes of Garden magazine. It's just always perfect.
When I think about Becky, I think about her strength. She has a wonderful, strong intellect. From the time she was a teenager, if she set that determined mind of hers on something she wanted to learn, she'd conquer it. And she did it all through her teaching career as well. You know, if there was something she was going to add to her course, she would spend the summer before teaching herself that. I certainly couldn't have done that. I think it's kind of remarkable.
When she used to get mad and throw a fit, like, well, I mean, everybody ran. She would, like, wind up, she'd go, and everybody just disappeared. She even scared Dad.
If she'd get mad, that's what she'd do, and nobody would go around her. So I think she was smart enough that she knew, wow, that works, so she kept that up. She had everybody kind of terrified of her.
One thing I can remember about Becky, how she could climb trees, and she could climb a tree and hang off of it by her knees and work her way down until she'd just be hanging by her heel. And when Dad bought me a goat, a billy goat, with a little cart that was supposed to pull me in, it never pulled me an inch, but it chased Becky up to the tree. I think she was probably smiling when we ate that goat.
Lee always got such a kick out of the story of Becky. I guess they were always having kittens born out on the farm. And so he had handed Becky a little kitten to hold. And I guess it was scratching her. And she said, "Yee, she tucking she toenails into me."
Hey, Beck, this is Rick. Just wishing you a happy birthday. I remember more or less growing up down there with you and Kat and Butch, and you being more like brothers and sisters than cousins. You know, doing stuff like, I remember you taking me, we walked the whole way to Vandergrift to watch Elvis Presley's first movie. You were bringing me up the right way. You were more like I said, like brothers and sisters. And when Roxanne was sick and you called, it meant a lot to me. And again, I wish you a happy birthday, and I'm going to be down there to see you, and I love you very much. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Grandma. I always remember looking forward to coming to Apollo and spending Thanksgiving and Christmas at your house. You always made such really wonderful dinners, and you always cooked a delicious turkey. And that's kind of when I think of my family, I always think of you and your house and everyone just hanging out there, eating food and talking. So thank you for that. Thank you for creating such a nice familial environment for everybody over the years.
I must have still been in grade school, but there were clay mines in Apollo. I don't even know where they were, whether they were around Cherry Lane or around near where we now walk on the trail. But Joyce Bash and Rob Boyles and Becky and I was there. I don't know which was there or not, but they would go into the mines, but they would start a fire before they went back there. And then I was afraid to go with them, so I would just stay out there and throw twigs on the fire and keep the fire going. And was very happy when they would come back out, because it was scary to me that they would, because they'd have to go in on their stomachs and they couldn't.
Oh my gosh.
Had to slide in there.
Hey, Becky. A long time no see. I wish you have a very happy 75th birthday. I didn't think I'd make it to that, but I did in April, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday and many, many happy returns. And I wish you well. Love you. Bye.
Hi, Becky. This is Connie Bellis, Canaan. We were friends through elementary school, and whenever we went to junior high, I was in a different room. Yeah, in fact, we double dated on the prom, and we used to walk from her house in Oklahoma down to Lou's Dairy in Apollo. Becky, I called to wish you a happy birthday. It was such a joy knowing you when we were young, and I'm wishing you many more. Bye.
Hi, Becky. This is Nola, one of your friends from back in high school, and I just wanted to wish you a wonderful birthday. Really, it's not so bad. I was 75 in March. It doesn't hurt very much after you get over the shock. I can't believe it. Anyway, I wish you all the best, and you just have a wonderful birthday.
I always think of her gardens when I think of her. Happy birthday, Aunt Becky!
She was lots of fun. We had many laughs together. I just want to wish her a very happy birthday and hope she has many more. And she was the best sister-in-law ever.
Thank you.
Tell her I love her.
Actually, I remember coming to your house when you lived on Linden Street, and we had sleepovers. I do remember one time she helped me make a belt. It was purple and pink yarn, and we made somehow weave this belt together. Happy birthday, Becky. Hope you enjoy your day and have many, many more happy birthdays.
So, I was in my late 50s when Vicki and I got married. The fact is, Becky gave to me gifts, which were some of the best gifts that anybody in this world has ever given to me. Certainly Vicki. Becky had two beautiful, brilliant daughters and a beautiful, brilliant granddaughter. A beautiful church where we got married with Pastor Lee. And it's really been great. I'm very grateful. And Becky, you're a great person, and it's a great family, and I just thank you very much. So I want to wish you a happy birthday on your 75th birthday.
When my mom was in college, she was so energized and excited to come home and tell us about what she had learned or what books she was reading. And, in this one class she was reading Richard Bradigan, Trout Fishing in America, and Vonnegut, and also she came home talking about David Bowie, the things that she heard other students talking about. When she took art history, that was very influential, where she would come home and show us her textbook, and we would see, she would explain about Monet haystacks at different times of day, and different concepts. She was excited to learn about and to share.
And of course, she was my first business teacher. I was very fascinated by her and Joyce always doing their shorthand. And so anyway, Becky taught me to type. And she taught me some shorthand, but especially typing. I was, a top-notch typist. But she was my first teacher, so that was, and there she went on to be a business teacher.
Yeah.
Hey, Aunt Becky, it's Dee Dee. Happy birthday. I was just remembering a time in my youth. I was at your house, and
I don't know, it was early on in my love of the Rolling Stones. Vicky and Cindy had given me great influence in that music, but I wasn't convinced that Mick Jagger was the most gorgeous man in America. But you were trying very hard to convince me, and you even went upstairs and brought down a giant poster of Mick, and you were like, Dee, those lips, those hips, can't you see? You know, it had such a lasting impact. And I have to say, my choice in men ever since that day has always been the super skinny, dark hair, sort of starving rock star look. Happy birthday, and I love you.
And nobody could talk about my mom without talking about being an awesome homemaker, home and garden. Our house was always spotless. Nobody could clean like my mom. In fact, she did not allow Vicky and I to help her clean. And the funny thing is, I love homemaking as an adult, and it may well be because I wasn't allowed to do it when I was little, and I got to see my mother modeling a great example of it. Cooking, cleaning, sewing, and decor, beautiful decor, gorgeous garden, house plants, all of those things.
And of course, I remember Yogi saying, what a neat housekeeper Becky was. If he'd get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, bed would be made when he gets there.
I always admired her ability to turn her home into such attractive, welcoming areas. She really has a knack for bringing a home to life, I think. She has excellent taste. And also, there again, it's the force of her personality. She has a very strong personality. And she just, she could be and she is a curmudgeon. But I've never doubted for a second that Becky loves wholeheartedly and completely the people that she cares about. And I've always felt extremely welcome in her home from her first apartment right on through. She just has that quality. I think those are the things that I think about mostly.
Hey Mom, I'm here on a Saturday evening. I just want to show off my garden here. Some tomato plants, some beans, lots of sweet potatoes here. I've got some butternut squash and different kinds of squashes going. So thanks, Mom, for all your gardening expertise and your appreciation of gardening. And I hope we'll get some good tomatoes this year and I'll bring them to you. Love you, bye.
Love you, Mom. Happiest of birthdays to you. I'm so glad this is a celebration where you get to see how well loved you are by your family and friends and students. And I hope you enjoy your day. I love you very much.